Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect. Shapes to shoot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Distributed tidily. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
And the shots! He scored! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's as if they saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Goal! After 10 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's been cut out, well played. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gabriel clears. Nice. Now it's Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Messi. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Haaland! That is good alertness. And he's quick to snatch it back. Neymar, good spot, he's seen the run. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. What a throw in. Araujo. Musiala.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance here to counter. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Has a goal! And he's following up! And that is wildly off target.
Sivaspor were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Rodri. Kimmich.
There will be 1 minute.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. Cleared without complication. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kimmich.
Sivasspor have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Sivasspor really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now. Look, it's a run defence is this.
Neymar! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and goal, but it's hard to see past the many defensive frailties on view. It was a sham attempt to deal with that last attack, it really was.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Messi. Shifted upfield. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Darwin.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Can he get a... Del Piero! And we have our very first corner. And he thumps it clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Well, that looks a decent ball. Heads out for a goal kick. Hernandez. So we're still where we started right now. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Fermin. Neymar. Rick. Cristiano. This is pressing, they're not short on bodies. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's a quick one. Pedri. Looks for the finish. Decent enough try.
Pedri usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Backward it goes.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Schneider.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter.
And Del Piero! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Tell. And the finish! Goal! There is the breakthrough! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
The goal scorer after 40 minutes is number 39.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, super ball!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tomori cuts out the pass. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Del Piero. So what can they make of this? Nunez. Nunez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that's well seen too. Cristiano Ronaldo, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And here's Musiala. Tomori with the clearance. And he can clear it away.
The attendance for this match.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, this looks sharp.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Schneider. He's going for goal! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on to replace
And a
him
header!
is number 11.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ramin really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kimmich. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Has a look and plays it forward. He's in here! He's got the shot away! Musiala gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 39.
So here comes the substitution.
Number 10. Coming on the field. Number 13. Lautaro Martinez.
Musiala.
Number 20. Maradona.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, look! Neymar! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Del Piero. That's a little off target. Pedri. Kimmich. Musiala.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's well spotted. And he's there to belt it away. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of it. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pass somewhat off target. Petit. And it's Nesta. To Marquinhos. Pedri. Pedri! It's a loose ball. Struck first time. And that is a routine catch.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. Guardiol. And the pass is intercepted. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cruyff, a player of legendary status. And it's Neymar.
Bayern Munich clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
That has not gone well. Musiala touches it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff. Lewandowski. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kimmich. Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at the space here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's in a good position here. And he thumps it clear. Musiala! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a nicely measured pass. And he's straight offside. Now it's Lewandowski. He's found a way through. Has a goal! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first goal of the game.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And here's Mbappe.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Strokes it back. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's cut it out. Adams. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Good read, needed to be. Cruyff. Lewandowski. Kimmich gets it clear.
Bayern Munich showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chance! And yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
3 minutes is...
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Cruyff. Pedri. Taken back. Oh, it's Lewandowski! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's a little off target. Pedri. Guardiola. Pedri. There's a searching pass.
2 minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
and the shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Having turned the game, and time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Mbappe finds himself offside. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
There's very little doubt, Peter, as to where the key supply route in this setup is going to be from.
Of course, it's got to be Denilson, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, very much the quintessential Brazilian winger of vintage mould, I would say, and I'm sure he'll prove very productive.
And he's got so much pace, hasn't he? And all of those tricks.
The fact that he can play on both wings as well is a really important factor.
He's been picked out, expertly cut out, really nicely done. He can get that clear. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Kimmich.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. And the pass is intercepted. Gets his pass away. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Pedri. No, that's been intercepted. Denilson. He's played him through. And he thumps it clear. Pedri.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been won straight back. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. Denilson.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Haaland. Kimmich. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, he's had a shot! Adams cuts it out. And it's Neymar. Musiala. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland chasing after it. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Coming on the field is...
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Haaland. Always onto this. Brilliantly cut out. Stoichkov. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, given away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to dink it through, and here's Mbappe. Now here's the delivery. Oh, now the finish! Stoichkov!
The attendance for this
What a
match
cracking
was
save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. Red Star are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Red Star finding their passes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Red Star clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Substitution on the field. Number 42. Musiala.
Red Star are
Number
able
10,
now to make their substitution.
Mbappe.
It's been on the cards for a few
13,
moments now.
Danielson. Coming on the field. Number 19.
And it's Stoichkov. And he's
Number
intervened
9,
well there.
Son Heung-min.
Very little to report
Number
from an
5.
attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
75 minutes played. Son Heung-min. This might spell danger. Shot at goal! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Fiddles it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Dybala. Son Heung-min.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Dybala.
2 added minutes has been
Pedri.
indicated.
It's Kimmich. Haaland. And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's intervened well there. Oh, the shot could be on here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he finish? Caught offside that time. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that was vital. Hernandez gets it clear. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Now it's Neymar. And he's through and all alone! Tries a shot! And it's a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Pedri. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Neymar's cross. Distributed tidily. Valverde, he has found the way through. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Hakimi tries to get it clear.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodri, Kimmich, and the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Aimed beyond the defence.
There will be
Xavi.
1 minute added time.
Sonkrasin. Mbappe. And reclaimed it in a trice. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them.
Speculative strike. Costa Curta.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Sonkrasin. Marquinhos was in no mood for any of that. Gamba Osaka needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Neymar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Pedri. Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass isn't the best. Picked out brilliantly. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Xavi. That pass has been well intercepted. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's been caught. Pedri! And that is doing no harm at all.
Substitution on the field. Number 13. Coming on
So the manager
field
can make a
is
change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne. Can he put it away? Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Gamba Osaka with the corner, there first. And it's De Bruyne. And he's had a hit! And now they can clear their lines. Roberto Carlos. Fernando Torres. Couldn't squeeze it through. De Bruyne. Shapes to shoot! Valverde gets flagged offside. Roberto Carlos. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Neymar voted man of the match, and deservedly so. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?